Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I will be going over things that I recommend like newer creators, Cubecraft creators specifically on YouTube doing. So I know this may sound like my video that was specifically titled for like tips and tricks for Cubecraft creators. Well, this is a bit different because this is for people that are like just starting up their YouTube, or like that are that just haven't made any content yet. So if you'd like to stay in this video even though you're already creating content and stuff, that's up to you. Give me that view duration please. But it's fine if you don't want to. You can click off if you don't think you're going to need this information, but I'm pretty sure it can be used both ways. But yeah, to those newer creators, we need it. We desperately need creators for Cubecraft YouTube right now in its state compared to Hive. So I just decided to, let's help out. Let's help out the people that haven't even started. So let's get straight into the video. So the first and most important thing, in my opinion, when it comes to creating a channel is knowing what you want to do with that channel. So you have to ask yourself, what am I going to do? Is my channel going to be, am I going to put a lot of effort into YouTube, or is it going to be more like a hobby? Or am I going to like post every once in a while on my channel? Like, what are you going to do? And once you answer this question, I'm going to be giving out advice like to the people that want to create content. Like, usually, and be consistent. That, like, this is the type of video for those creators that are new and want to be like that. So, like, no clip channels, my bad. Another thing that you want to keep in mind is that Cubecraft, the Cubecraft community is, it's a bit tough to become popular, and I'm not gonna lie. It may seem extremely small, but let me tell you how to become good, or like how to become known in the Cubecraft community. It's either A, be a big YouTuber, or B, be like really good at the game. That's how you become fast, or that's like how you become known really fast. And I think becoming a creator is the faster way, because I don't know, that's just my opinion, but it's obviously biased because, well, I'm a creator. So, but yeah. So if you want to become known in the community, I recommend putting a lot of effort into YouTube. But yeah, that's just me, You could be a good creator and be really good at the game at the same time and make the most of your clout. Alright, now for the actual advice. So let's say you haven't posted anything yet on your channel, or whatever, media you're on. I'm talking about YouTube here mainly, so, it can be correlated to other platforms, but YouTube is the main source. So say you haven't posted any videos, but you want to post something. Well, I recommend having an original idea that is bound to bring players in, or to bring viewers in, because, well, if you upload like just Skywars gameplay into the void of YouTube as your very first video, chances are it's not going to be picked up at all and not going to get that many views. Remember, your first video is kind of important. You want your first video to like establish who you are. You see, my first video was just me just throwing up gameplay into the void, which I don't like. I could have grown so much faster if I knew what I was doing. I was just doing it like I was doing YouTube because I wanted to, as like a joke, but I could have grown so much faster. And so don't make the same mistake like I did. Alright, so let's say you have this original idea now. So let's talk about the video itself and what you're going to do with like the video that you're going to post with this idea. So you want this video to be interesting. You want this video to be intriguing. You want it to catch the eyes of viewers. So how do you do this? You do this with thumbnails and good edits. You see, if someone doesn't watch, like if your video doesn't have good view duration, naturally it isn't going to get picked up by YouTube. I feel like good view duration is the biggest thing when it comes to being picked up by the algorithm, because YouTube likes videos where everyone watches it fully, because that just like it promotes it, like it gives YouTube I think it gives YouTube a better rep in the end. So they promote videos that get better view duration. That's just so, like, videos that you would watch fully by your big creators are usually super high in views. Now let's talk about let's talk about how to catch viewers, like how to pull them in on YouTube as your very first video. You see, most people would say, oh yeah, that's obviously the thumbnail, and of course that is true, but that's not the only thing that's bound to pull a viewer in. You could pull a viewer in just from the title itself. You see, a title is supposed to, title your video. So don't clickbait it, obviously, or people will be mad at that, but make it something that stands out, So you want the title to stand out, right? And you want to have a good thumbnail. That's key to success. So usually to have a title that stands out, it's usually like, there's capital letters, bold words. That's the type of stuff that stands out to the human eye. Alright, we're not finished yet with your very first video. We still haven't posted anything on this make-believe channel of yours. So you see, you have your video basically down, but what we're missing, one crucial thing, it's called a description. Now, a description is meant to say, tell you what your video is about, right? Or it's supposed to describe your video, it's a description. So you're gonna want to type in some value, good information inside your description, say a Discord. Good YouTubers are usually in touch with their viewers and try to make them feel as important as possible. So that's why Discords are usually very important to viewers. So that's something you're gonna want to make. Further down the line, you could release it at a certain sub goal or anything, but you usually should have one of those. Alright, so we got this final project, we got this video, we got the thumbnail, we got the video itself, we have the description filled, we have a Discord. So what are we missing? What's the last thing we do, right? Basically, you want to get in touch, you want to join as many Discord servers as possible, and you want to get in touch with as many creators and just players in general that play on Cubecraft. I really seriously, this is so good for becoming known in the community. If you're just trying to jumpstart it, so you post your video already basically, and you just send it in a bunch of Discord servers, and make sure that you're sending it in the self-promotion channel. If usually on servers there's a self-promotion channel, so be chill with it. Only promote in there, don't spam promote. You will get your views. And also, when you're promoting, give the video a little description. Don't let the title be the only thing describing the video. Alright, so doing this for about a month or so, you've gained about the average, on this imaginary account, you've gained 50 to 100 subscribers. That's the estimation. So going off of this format, there's other ways to improve for the future. One, I recommend going back to the Discord thing and actually just trying to hit up fellow Cubecraft CubeTubers. You see, Cubecraft YouTube is extremely small, and most CubeTubers know that. So they're actually, most bigger CubeTubers are pretty willing to help out the small ones. And if a bigger CubeTuber can sense potential in you, then you'll definitely get picked up for just being likable. Alright, so this imaginary account has been around for a while. It's gained a strong following. It's 200 to 300 subscribers now after getting pretty chill with the community. The last thing I want to tell you before going, because 200 to 300 subs is pretty good, from 0 to 200 and 300 for about 2 to 3 months. That's not bad on this imaginary account. I'm just going off of what happened with my YouTube. That kind of happened with my 300 to 600. I just kind of flew by. I'm not even trying to brag. That's just kind of what happened. So going off of that, that really is what happens. It's with CubeTubers. So now that we're done with this, so now that we have all these future projections done, and we've gained and we've grown this scenario account, let's talk about one crucial thing. It's getting canceled. You don't want to get canceled on your account. I know it's something very specific, but let me just say that it's crazy how many YouTubers in general will be getting canceled for stupid stuff. Alright, you can get canceled for literally anything. So if you just don't be dumb. Just don't be dumb in your videos. Don't be dumb in public. Keep your little, if you have nasty thoughts, just keep them to yourself. Alright, you don't want to get canceled. You just don't. Okay? Just be likable, be chill, and you'll do fine. This is the end of the video now. I know it was kind of some whack commentary, but you know, I needed to throw something out. So I hope that this has helped any content creator, just future content creators, and well, making future content. I kind of railed off towards the end, but you know, and this scenario account doesn't want to get canceled. You know, it's very important. Just don't get canceled. But yeah, this is the end of today's video. See y'all in the next one. Bye, nerds. I'm tired. I'm literally recording this at 2:30 a.m. at night.
Maybe I've been wasting time, my state of mind's been a little hazy lately, but I stay alive. Come take a dive inside my